Merry Christmas. My name is Cheryl Touchton, and I'm going to be talking about Christmas ministers. I'm the director of Pocketful of Change Ministries, and today is day 14 of a 25-day Advent devotional series written to minister to you. Sometimes I say I left corporate America to go into full-time ministry. What I mean by that is I no longer have a day job, the big salary, or the headaches that go along with that, and in fact, I spend my life in full-time Christian service. The truth is I was always called to ministry. It's just that my mission field has changed. I used to serve with my employees, my customers, and all of those people that partnered with my company, and now I serve the streets of America. God calls on me to serve in many different ways. One time he had me help a young lady who was nervous about a job interview. Sometimes he calls on me to help people with their broken cars. Now that takes a spiritual gift that I wouldn't have on my own. And occasionally he allows me to lead other people to him, to be with other people when they invite Jesus Christ to be a part of their life. There are many lists of spiritual gifts in the Bible, ways we can minister. My favorite is in Romans 12:6, and I like it because I believe it's the character traits of Jesus Christ. We have different gifts according to the grace given us. If a man's gift is prophesying, let him use it in proportion to his faith. If it is in serving, let him serve. If it is in teaching, let him teach. If it is encouraging, let him encourage. If it is contributing to the needs of others, let him give generously. If it is leadership, let him govern diligently. If it is showing mercy, let him do it cheerfully. We don't always understand the gifts of others. When my daughter was a little girl, she used to cry over sad movies. She didn't just cry, she wailed. You should have heard her when Bambi's mother got shot. We almost got thrown out of the theater. I used to make fun of her and say things like, "Why are you being a drama queen?" And then I realized my daughter had the spiritual gift of mercy, and she felt other people's pain all the way to her soul. There's a fun exercise to understand our spiritual gifts. Picture, if you will, someone walking outside at a party carrying a tray of food. They trip over the garden hose, and all of the food goes everywhere. Now think about all of the ways people help, and perhaps you'll identify the way you would help if you were there. There is the person who immediately says, "Go get the napkins, you pick up the dishes, you help her stand up." That's the leader. And then there is the person who drops to her knees and starts helping clean up. Everyone likes that person. That is the gift of service. And then there's a person who goes to crying and says, "Oh, you poor thing, you must be embarrassed. Oh, please don't feel bad." Mercy. And then there's a person who pats you on the shoulder and says, "Don't worry about it. You won't do that again. You're really a good person." Encouragement. And then there's a person who sits back, looks at it, and says, "You know, if you had just looked before you stepped outside, that wouldn't have happened." Not a very popular spiritual gift. That's prophecy. And then there's a person who looks at it and says, "You know, next time maybe we could have two people doing it, and we could have one person walk ahead of time and open the door." And that's the teacher, the person who is trying to teach everybody how to be better at what they're doing. And then there's the ever-popular person who opens his wallet and says, "I'll buy the pizza." He's exhibiting the gift of generosity. So what is your gift? And are you using it this Christmas? Are you a Christmas minister? Think about the people ministering to you. Thank God for them. And remember to use the gift of encouragement to tell them what a good job they're doing. Merry Christmas. Please use the gift of generosity and donate to Pocketful of Change Ministries this Christmas. I promise you we will use that to minister to the world. We'll talk to you tomorrow.